I wanted to talk about my favorite anime. But first, a little backstory about anime and me. I used to think anime was on the weirder side from like 2021 and before, but after actually opening my mind up and becoming more receptive to what the medium had, I actually found some really great works of art. I'm not as deep as some others are into the scene of anime, but I have seen enough to say I'm at least a fan of the genre. Well, medium, I should say. And Attack on Titan is what I think my absolute favorite is. The first thing I want to say about it is something that, goes on every day, but has been really going on this year, especially the political side of things. With Attack on Titan, you get to see a bit of an interesting perspective on political ideologies and how these characters react to things. And I feel like it also can help to open up your mind a bit to how others think and whatnot. And I do think if I didn't have Attack on Titan in my life, I would maybe one day learn, but it would have took a little bit longer than what I did. As when I first started really watching Attack on Titan like that, like I knew it existed before then, because I remember on Adult Swim with Toonami, I would see like the commercials like see what happens next, but I didn't really ever watch it until like 2021, and I was 16 at that time. And I definitely think in my 16-year-old mind, I would not have been as opened up to more other political ideologies outside of my own if it wasn't for Attack on Titan. And I also just think Attack on Titan serves as a bit of a lesson on just the world itself, outside of also just politics, but just how things work outside of the world of politics. Like, we see characters go through mental struggles and try to find the way to push past those struggles with lines like, "This world is cruel but beautiful." And then you also have like the themes of like Wings of Freedom, which I mean is not really a theme, but even through the harshest of struggles, they still find ways to try to fly out of the most enslaving type of feeling to find their own freedom. And I think something like that really can show a bit of a beautiful feeling and making people want to kind of do the same, finding those wings within themselves to fly out of their own struggles to reach a height that they feel pleased with and can fly even higher, maybe. While I do think the anime kind of ruined some things regarding the hype that Attack on Titan held for a while because of the final season being split up into a lot of parts, I do think if people stuck with it all the way, like I did, I can't blame them for dropping it and just waiting, or just dropping it all together and then not finishing it at all. I can't exactly blame them, but I do wish that people could have stuck with it throughout the entire thing while it was going on in the current moment to be able to witness a lot of what Attack on Titan had, because I truly think Hajime Isayama created one of the most brilliant stories that has ever been told. And I know that this video, I don't know how long it's going to be. It's probably going to be short because I don't have a script or anything. I'm just going off of the top of my head. So it's probably actually just going to look like rambling, but like, I just think that Attack on Titan is one of those stories that even if you're not a fan of anime as a whole, you can at least respect. Not even if you don't like think it's like a fantastic story, you can at least respect it, I think. Or at least that's what I've always seen online anyway. It's one reason I also opened my mind up to watching Attack on Titan, was just seeing how respected it was anyway, outside of even fields of like people who weren't even in anime. But from the development of the characters and the world building and how Attack on Titan is written, I truly just think it's one of the most brilliant stories and one of the most beautiful, as I've already said. And I don't really know what else to add to this. I just wanted to talk about this, and it came the last Attack movie came out in November, and I was thinking of making a video around that time, but then I said I wanted to play catch up with some things, and then so I'm doing this a month later than I wanted to, but I really wanted to talk about this because I just love Attack on Titan. It's kind of like a friend to me in a sense. Like, I have friends in the real world, of course, but like there's something just about Attack on Titan that kind of resonates with me in a way, and I really just wanted to talk about it and be able to just say thank you to Hajime Isayama for making such a wonderful piece of art. So, yeah, thank you.